All right, I think OBS is streaming us now.
Oh, Handy Library Games just went live.
Oh, finally.
Just in time for the end of Chocolate Train. I was able to watch the whole thing for the first time. Stuff is happening. People are excited.
Thank you, people, for sticking with us through that 14-minute ridiculous gargantuan annoyance that is Game Show not working the way that we pay for it to work. But OBS,
you should send in a support request.
Yeah, I'm totally going to. That is so frustrating and annoying to me. Like OBS, the free open source, the FOSS option comes through in a clinch. The option we actually pay a monthly subscription for does not work. Unacceptable. Anyways, welcome one and all to your favorite Tuesday night stream that hopefully will work, but doesn't always. Sentinels Live. So the unfortunate
Sentinels
thing,
Live.
So the downside to OBS is that its audio is not synced, and I don't know why that is. I've done everything I can to try and make it be synced, so you're probably going to be hearing audio a little bit out of sync. So I don't know. Deal with it, I guess. We don't really have a choice, unfortunately. But
all right, I need to return to my offline hiding out on Steam because people are messaging me. I'm talking to you, Richard. I'm always offline on Steam. I'm never offline on Steam.
I'm always offline, but I'm never offline. All right, so it's 7:15 or 7:16 p.m. Eastern Time, which means it's 16 minutes after we were supposed to start. But welcome, everybody, to Sentinels Live. Thanks, as always, for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams is always to have fun while showing you how to play the game and sometimes covering strategies that can help you win. As we are the developers, you can always be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe, just maybe, see some stuff before anyone else, which I think you'll see tonight, so stay tuned.
I think to make up for the delay, we'll have to give out presents.
Yeah, I think we'll have to. It'll be almost like it's Christmas in almost June, I think, tonight. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we sometimes play more than one full game in an episode, usually not when we have to waste 15 minutes trying to get the streaming to work, unfortunately. Episodes are usually somewhere between an hour and 2 hours, and Sentinels is currently available on iPad, Android tablets, PC, Mac, and Linux on Steam, and you can always play it in regular old analog cardboard. To get more information, visit sentinelsdigital.com. Okay, so sorry about the delay, folks. Our streaming software, I need to do some tests. Now that we're actually moved into our new office, we actually have been moving. The last few weeks have been crazy pants. We finished our Kickstarter. We're trying to get Mini Pack 3 wrapped up. We're moving from a smaller office to a bigger office in our little co-working space here. So lots of stuff going on, and we're finally sort of a little bit settled. I just did the final move today. I don't believe the issues we're having today are related to the internet. I believe they are related to Game Show specifically. The streaming software that
I move like every month, man.
Yeah, John moves every month, and he's got it working. So I don't think it's a result of us being literally in the exact same place with the exact same internet address, because I actually went into the wiring closet and moved our old address to our new room. So
You like moved the plug?
I literally did. I took it from 010, which was our old output, to 012, which is our new output. And we didn't move that far. We moved around the corner, like 5 offices down. But it's bigger and it's nicer. So anyway, let's. Is there any bookkeeping stuff to deal with today? I don't know if there is.
I don't know. We've got UK Games Expo coming up this weekend.
Yes, that's right. John will be at the UK Games Expo with Paul from Greater Than Games. So if you're going to be around the UK Games Expo or attending, try and find him and say hi.
Oh, and I found out what the places we're going to be. Hang on a second. The name of the place. But yeah, so that starts this Friday and goes through Sunday in Birmingham, UK. And yeah, we're going to be at a retailer's booth, just getting the name here, demoing Sentinels, and I'll have Sentinels there to show people on iPad and potentially on my phone and stuff like that. So come and check it out if you like. The name and the booth number is... Oh, wait. Is this... Yeah, this is... Just scrolling here. Eclectic Games is the booth that will be at E43. So look for that.
So real quick, I just have to respond to Evil Dice Monkey and say, "Look into my eye." He's got an alien quote. Wait, somebody else just randomly popped into our game that wasn't you.
Oh, yeah, because we're on the beta.
We're on the beta build.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh my goodness, I'm on the stream. I better leave." Oh, Similot. You're busted, buddy. All right. So, yeah, I think let's actually just go ahead and spoil what we're going to show off tonight, which is, let's zoom all the way to the side here. And what's this? Guise has a variant banner on him? What? What does that mean? Oh, but when you double click him, he doesn't have the variant button yet. I guess it must be because we're still in... Oh, it's because I haven't unlocked him yet.
Derp. I guess I can play him.
Well, let me at least unlock him so that I can... Bloop, bloop, bloop.
It's Similot again.
There we go. All right, so that would, of course, be boing, Santa Guys. It's Giftmas time. Power the first. Put the top card of each hero deck face down in their play area. Power number 2. One player may flip all face down cards in their play area, treating them as if they were just put into play. So this is the first variant of Guise. Let's flip him over. And we've got Thanksgiving has declared war on Christmas. Each player who discards a card may draw a card. These are the in-cap abilities. Number 2, War rages on. One hero uses a power, then turns one hero non-character card in play face down. And then number 3, flip one face down card, treating it as put into play. So, excuse me. So this obviously sort of plays off of the Wager Master mechanic that we've been showing off a lot recently, which is these cards in play that are simply face down. And flipping them face back up again. So I don't need to play that. You can go ahead and play that variant because as the comments from last week's stream show, I don't actually know how to play Guise that well yet, which is fine. It takes me some time to learn how to play a new character whenever it comes into the game. So,
and this version of Guise is pretty crazy.
I can imagine.
Like, I was playing with Estelindis earlier on a multiplayer game where she's a beta tester. And it was just like, I don't know, kind of ridiculous what you're able to do. Especially if you can get out-of-turn power uses, you can just build up all these crazy amounts of cards and then play them all at once. So.
I'm just going to keep hitting randomize until I get not Night Mist.
You must play Night Mist.
There we go. Fixer and Tachyon. I can do that. That's fine. Which Tachyon should I play, though? I'm just gonna click, and stop.
I mean, it already randomly chose regular Tachyon for you.
I know, regular Tachyon it is. Okay, good.
Choosed.
Choosed-in.
Choosinated.
Icon is a card from Major Master's deck. I think it shows expat with powers.
Oh, they're asking about your avatar.
Oh, yes, exactly right. That is a Wager Master expatriate.
Yeah, where he shows her what the power she could have with her mother's power. And so on.
Lou Dolphin asks, speaking of beta testing, when will the people who paid for the Super Scientific Pledge level get their beta access? Very soon, actually. John and I were just having a conversation about that today. Expect to start seeing those probably, I'd say, like sometime next week.
Yep, maybe this week. Maybe
this
next week. There's a bit of an onboarding process, so...
Yeah.
We will make sure you guys get an email about that pretty soon.
All right, so who are we fighting tonight, John? Who are you fighting?
Know. Was there a plan? I don't have a plan.
I have no plans. But you are the hero that we need because I had to leave to unlock Santa Guys.
Right. Let's put Santa Guys first. They're asking you to show Santa Guys again.
There he is. It's Giftmas time.
Is there anyone we haven't played on the stream yet? On advanced or something?
That's a good question. Let me pop open my thingy.
And I can choose We can play Omnitron forward this week because we have music now.
Yes, very cool. All right, so if I look at my live stream usage, in terms of villains we have not played on advanced. Kismet, Kaargra Warfang, Progeny, or Wager Master. And that's it. I may be a couple weeks out of date on this, but I'm pretty sure those are. I don't know that we've played Advanced Kaargra Warfang on the stream, and we've definitely not played Advanced Progeny for sure.
Yeah, let's try Advanced Kaargra Warfang.
All right, let's pop her open and see what her advanced rules are. So on her regular side, at the end of the villain turn, 2 tokens are added to the Bloodsworn favor pool, so she basically gets free favor. And on her flip side, at the end of the villain turn, the top 2 cards of the title deck are revealed and put under Kaargra Warfang's character card. So basically, she gets free titles, either free favor or free titles. That's what Advanced Kaargra Warfang is all about.
Yeah, I think when we were demoing the Wrath of Cosmos stuff, we had so much to demo that we didn't end up doing the advanced ones. So
well, and the other thing is, my understanding is that Progeny is already pretty advanced, and so
Progeny is pretty tough and is ridiculous on advanced. Like some advanced make them like a little more difficult. Progenies makes like Scion cards are indestructible. It's crazy.
Yeah, I played a couple test games and that was definitely pretty ridiculous. So
hey, Silverleaf mentions we lost to Infinitor on Friday, but we almost won. We could have won, maybe. It was crazy. Infinitor's crazy.
All right, so here we go. Advanced Kaargra Warfang versus a team of Santa guys. Come fight for my pleasure. Are you worthy combatants? Find out for glory. Ho, ho, ho. I've got presents for everyone. Some of the presents are punches. And we've got Tachyon, that's Scholar of the Infinite, I believe, and then Mr. Fixer. So let's see what we've got here. Guise is going to start with, Santa Guise is going to start with a gimmicky character, Guise the Barbarian. Look what I found in Say Cheese. Tachyon has Accelerated Assault, Blinding Speed, Research Grant, and Supersonic Response. Oops. Scholar of the Infinite has a Grace Under Fire, Know When to Turn Loose, Proverbs and Axioms, and Transmuted Recovery. And Mr. Fixer starts with a Hoist Chain, Jack Handle, Meditation, and Tire Iron. All right, let's see what Kaargra has in store for us. Durkarn the Fearless. The Mindbreaker. Impassable Andolin.
Everyone deals themselves damage.
Fickle Fans.
And there they get their automatic 2 favor. All right, that could have been worse.
Yeah, not a horrible start. She only got 3 favor. They want me to turn up the music. All right, I'm turning up the music.
All right, let's see what I want to do. I think I will just hit Dimkarn the Fearless with Look What I Found, which does 3 damage and then gives me a damage boost. Potentially, if that target is still around.
And what is the Mindbreaker? When a target is dealt damage by 4 different sources in 1 round. Okay, interesting.
Hey, hot dog guy, I need a hot dog, I need a hot dog. Yeah.
So if you haven't played Guise lately, Jeremy might hear some new things.
Aha. Yeah, if you want to hear the music that's playing underneath us right now unmolested, go check out our YouTube channel and you can watch the mini pack listening party to hear Omnitron-4 music completely clear. But yes, it is in fact based on Omnitron's music. We have Omnitron, Omnitron-2, which is Cosmic Omnitron, and then now this is Omnitron-4, which is sort of riffs on the original Omnitron music, but then sort of expands it to be a full environment song.
So, Jeremy, if you were clever, do you think you could figure out what that face down card is?
Wait, I have to look at what the power was again. Put the top card of each hero deck face down in their play area. I don't know. Was there a way that I could have known that?
What do you think about that? See if and carry on.
Top card of my deck. Yeah, if you're trying to be clever, I am not clever. So
I'm trying to be clever, but you just carry on, and I'm sure the chat will be telling you what to do soon.
Look through the whole deck. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Some of these cards are face down in your play area, ready to be flipped. Which ones? Only Santa knows and Santa ain't telling. No shaking your presents. Do you want coal? You're gonna get coal. Is that what you were trying to get me to do?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. So basically there is no real way for me to know what was under there, but at least this way I have looked at the cool thing.
That's the way you would have been able to find out, but you're not allowed to find out.
Well played. All right, so let's see here. I have been dealt damage by myself since last turn, so supersonic response is super useful. I think I'm just going to research Grant. I got a sonic vortex and a sonic vortex. And get rid of that. All right.
I like how the background behind Santa Guise is like making him look cool.
Yeah, it totally is.
All right. Ooh, Proverbs and Axioms. Let's all draw cards. Some good cards. Guise is totally going to deal themselves damage, even though it's +1, because more presence is totally worth it.
Come on, please. Come on, please.
Guess we can do a choose for me now.
Where am I? 26.
Well, I guess Research Grant is a good power.
Yeah, I'm gonna research Grant.
I wouldn't do it for her base power, but
Yep. So I got HUD goggles and another blinding speed.
I guess we could have put it. Could have used your base power, and then you would know what that present was.
That's true.
Could have done that, but didn't think about that.
Real fan of Fanatic says, "Oh my God, I want this song so bad. You will not have to wait long."
Mm-hmm.
We have now finished mastering all but 2 of the songs. He sent a couple of them back because he wasn't happy with the way that they had turned out, but those should be remastered shortly, and our goal is to release the soundtrack basically as close to concurrent with Mini Pack 3 as possible. So.
I guess I should have waited for that until you had Jack Handle out. Oh well. The more you know.
Indeed. Right, hang on now. Tire iron. Extra deals damage to target target has 2 or fewer HP destroyed. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat them up too. Whoa.
Where was your Jack Handle over there? Oh, it's because those are face down.
But it also ended up behind my character card.
Oh, it showed up in the right place on mine. Let me just make a note of that.
Okay.
Do. You can go ahead.
Alright.
Still, obviously, work in progress, as you can see.
Conveyor panels. Drone cards are immune to melee damage. Out comes a living weapon. And Aurum Hive-Minded, which is not a great card for us to get playing against advanced.
It's fine. It's not like we have zero favor. Yeah, if you go and look at Mr. Fixer now, his cards show up in the right spot. So it's just sort of a temporary glitch, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, we've got a new title, The Living Weapon. Where did Mindbreaker go? Oh, it went on.
Dark of the
Dim-
Fearless.
We hit him too much.
Or Dim Karn.
Imkarn.
Dim Karn the Fearless.
Well, we'll just have to take him out.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Mindbreaker, the first time this target is dealt damage each turn, it deals each target 1 psychic damage.
Would we like to discard the top card of each deck? That's probably okay. It helps Tachyon.
Sure. Oh, it did the same thing for you.
Yeah, that's gonna happen all the time.
All right.
So enjoy that on this stream. There's a bug that you're gonna see a whole bunch. I'm just thinking if I want to use someone else's power or what. Actually, I can do that too, to put a present under and then use my own. Since I have 2 powers on my card, I can use both of them on my turn. I can do that too. So boringly, I will use the power that's on my own card.
Oh, guys, you so crazy.
But then I will put those cards into play. Who should get presents? That's the question. I think Tachyon can get her presents.
Oh, yay! All right, let's see what we got. Hypersonic Assault!
Gonna expire right away, but it will do some damage.
Yep.
Right, and that stopped his mind breaker. Mind breaking.
Hey, hot dog guy, I need a hot dog. Hot dog, I need a hot dog. Yeah, over here, hot dog. Look, no.
Another
Hypersonic Assault!
Oh well. Sometimes you don't get the best
So it's
presents.
Plink damage, which is the exact wrong kind of damage we want to be doing because it's not going to gain us any favor. But what are you going to do?
You gotta put some limits. You don't get to choose what your presents are.
Yep. Yes, I do. And then I want to... Oh, okay, so this is already out. So let's head goggles and put... Beyond that guy, another HUD goggles. Get out of the way. And then, how do we feel about... Let's see here. Sonic Vortex. I have 3 burst cards in my trash. I can get rid of Dim Karn. Still 2 cards to play, so I can get rid of the conveyor panels. If we think that's worthwhile. Or I can Sonic Vortex twice.
It's definitely not good with Aurum because that's gonna end up with more
Right.
of those cards. it might be worth getting rid. You get to play 2 cards, so I would definitely play a Blinding Speed and get rid of the Compare Panels.
Okay.
Because that's going to be bad for us.
I'll get us some favor.
Oh, that's right. You can hit him because that was the previous turn.
Yep. Some favor there. And some more here. Lightning reflexes and another blinding speed, and let's get rid of. I already have a pushing the limits out, so I'm going to discard my other pushing the limits. Synaptic interruption and sucker punch. The environment music is drowning me out a bit. It was requested that I turn it up. I will turn it back down to its normal level.
Okay.
I'm actually still... My microphone has been acting weird, so I'm trying to make sure that I sit on top of my microphone as much as possible.
Do you think we can take out Aurum Hive-Minded this turn? I don't think we can. I guess I could know when to turn loose. And then you could take him out. I think we might be okay not worrying about that right now, though. So I'll do it. I'll hit him for a bunch. I guess Master Fixer could do it.
Yeah, I was considering Bloody Knuckling.
I don't think you have to. If you want to, I mean, you could, but it would probably hurt.
Yeah.
Just meditate to get another style or use Overdrive to do 2 damage.
Yeah, let's meditate. Yeah, I think I have... What's in my trash?
Hey, hot dog.
Driving
yeah, I need a hot dog,
Mantis.
hot dog. I need a hot dog. Okay, yeah, over here.
Yeah, I think you want the Grease Monkey Fist if you want to do 2 damage.
Yeah.
Hot dog, please.
All right, so let's hit
You
Aurum.
are definitely breathing into the microphone now.
I'm breathing in the microphone?
Yes.
Sorry?
You need to learn some lessons.
Yeah, I'll try to make sure that I only
Chocolate
lean
Rain.
up into the microphone when I'm actually trying to speak. Do Infernal. Look at all that boost.
Oh, and now you got the living weapon. Yeah,
Nice.
that's excellent for Mr. Fixer to have. And we're starting to collect some favor here. Ooh.
Overcharge Systems comes out at the start of all start of turn effects during the environment turn also act at the end of the environment turn.
So how many? So we could easily just get rid of this with a blinding speed if you want,
Yes, and I believe I do still have a blinding speed. Yep. Yes.
unless you want to discard more cards, which is might be something you want to do.
I have 5 already. I mean, I'm fine to blinding speed it next turn.
Actually, I wouldn't mind discarding cards with the Scholar because that would allow me to get Reckless using my power.
All right, we're trying to discard how many? 6?
6. So if Scholar discards 2, at least 2, then he can get that. And you have 4 burst cards that you could potentially discard.
Sure.
You'd be up for that?
Yep.
Okay. We could see if other... I guess, like, Mr. Fixer has cards he probably doesn't need as well. But I definitely want to discard a couple. So I'm going to discard Turn Loose. And I think redirection, I'm not going to use that. And Tachyon, so
They're asking me to stop breathing, so I'm breathing very obviously.
excellent. So if you want to discard 4, that will be enough. If you want to discard less, we could discard some from someone else.
Yeah, let's... Does any...
I mean, you don't need the HUD goggles.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, does anybody else need to discard anything?
No.
Alright, I'll get rid of that and then we'll be done.
Ooh, fickle fans in our favor.
Nice.
All right, it's going to be time for presents again. I am going to use, oh yeah, I'm that guy. And I think I'm going to use it on Tachyon. Are you going to keep pushing the limits around?
Yes.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. I want to draw an extra card. So I'm going to play that and high five Tachyon. And then I get to play another card because that card now has the text of pushing the limits. And I think I'm going to play Guise the Barbarian and hope that my presents are awesome. What?
I heard somebody going...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what the problem is here. I made a change for Santa Guise for a thing, and I see what's happening here now. Oh wait, one of them didn't flip over.
I think it's because you're in the middle of one. You're in the middle of
Because I'm in the middle
character.
of gimmicky character. Yeah.
Just lets you play another card.
I don't think I want to play another card. Oh, actually, I could play Say Cheese now that I played Guise the Barbarian. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do some damage, man.
But then I'm not gonna bother selling it, I don't think, because I don't have enough cards. Double Guise the Barbarian. All right, this is probably gonna reveal a bug where I think Guise the Barbarian is gonna act twice.
It looks like it got discarded here, but...
Yeah, but the problem is the game thinks it entered play. And so
Aha.
If I discard a card... Yeah, I'm going to get 2 plus 2s from Guise the Barbarian. So that's kind of cheating. Let's only use it once.
Okay.
So I will hit the thing that I would have destroyed anyways. We'll get one more favor, so if we win by 1 point, we cheated.
Unbreakable comes out.
Yeah, there's a bug where it goes to the trash, but it still thinks that the effects should be happening. So that's a bug I need to fix. Yep, we are very cheaty. It's what we do.
Does anyone have redirection or anything?
No.
No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. And I'm going to hang on to those because there's nothing to kill. And I'm going to research grants. Quick Insight and Fleet of Foot. And I'm going to discard that.
I actually discovered that bug with Estelandis because it did that to Super Ultra Kawaii, and then I had 2 card plays at the end of my turn. It's like, what's going on here?
That's not right.
All right, and I'm not going to do this because cheating. All right. I think I want to transmutively recover because I'm going to hit myself for a bunch here. Any of those titles interesting?
Let's see, we got Mindbreaker, Reckless, Indiscriminate, Champion, and Unbreakable.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe on the Mindbreaker right now, so I'm just going to hit the bloody. I don't know why my cards discarded is so high. Discarded 3 cards since the end of his last turn. When did I discard another card? Oh well. Maybe someone knows. Maybe someone knows the truth.
Shadow Nosed. If I overdrive, can I take out either one of them? Or...
You would not take out either one of them, but you would get them down pretty far.
3 targets in 1 turn. That's Champion.
Actually, no, you would, because actually your base power is +2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got some bonuses happening.
Yeah, so you would take out both. You would take out the bloody for sure.
Yeah, I could have taken out Andolin. Oh, no, I wouldn't because of the
take out
reduction.
Anubis. Actually, we don't want that to happen though, unless it will cause us to win. In which case, okay. Because we don't want her to enter the arena. Oh, but we have, well, okay, so... Oh, but he got the Unbreakable.
Right.
All right, well, I am going to hit him because it won't give us any more favor. It won't cause a different result, basically. It's not cheating. Because I'm only going to do him 3 damage. And I would have done him 1 damage, or 2 damage otherwise. I think. Does that make sense? No, actually, we would win if I do this because I'll do 5 and it'll be 4. So I'm not going to cheat the win here, so I'll skip.
Andolin has 1 HP left.
Yeah,
oh,
but
right,
I
but
would
then
4 damage and we'd win.
No, I get it. Sorry, I forgot that he had the title on him.
It doesn't matter if he has a title on him. 4 damage is a favor point.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think we can probably lose HUD goggles.
Yeah, that's on me.
Ashclaw gets Stonejaw, no big deal. And she doesn't play Get Back in there, so I think we got this. And since, I'm that guy is copying Pushing the Limits, it has a start of turn effect. And I don't want to deal Sentiguise 2 damage. Did my effect expire? Yes.
Time for some holiday cheer. And by cheer, I mean punches.
Well, Guise is going to... Well, I could win the game by destroying the Mechanic Accumulator. Or I could open someone's presents and see if they win the game. I feel like...
Yeah, presents are pretty fun.
Open presents, because that's more fun. So I'm just going to skip my card play and open... Who wants to open presents, Mr. Fixer or the Scholar?
Do Scholar. Fixer's been doing his own stuff.
We've got Bring What You Need, Tennis Racket, nice.
Flesh to Iron. And another elemental, solid to liquid, no damage.
Well, no damage dealing.
Wah, wah.
Well, Tachyon can finish the job.
Yep.
Do some damage or destroy a target. Blinding speed will do it. Playing 3 cards will do it. You didn't get Death Collar. Too bad.
There it is, folks. Your first look at Santa Guise with his amazing gift-giving power. It's Giftmas time.
Still a few bugs to work out, but
Still a few bugs to work out. So why don't you talk about some of the bugs while I run to the bathroom?
let's talk about some of Jeremy's bugs while he runs to the bathroom. Guise has definitely been one of the more challenging decks, along with Wager Master, to deal with. But with the help of our beta testers and alpha testers, we have been working those out. There's still, even though for the most part things have been working really well, in the game engine wise, there's still UI issues that come up. So there's both issues that happen in the rules and in the UI, and they're not always the same. Mario Fanatic asks, will Santa Guise be released with Mini Pack 3? The answer is yes. That is why we showed him here tonight. Yes, there is a visual issue there where Guise is hovering over the player marker. That will be fixed. I thought I did fix it, but obviously I didn't. It looks fine in single player, but multiplayer has that issue. Any other questions while Jeremy's gone? There are goats. There are people congratulating on a Kaargra game where she never flipped. Yeah, that's fairly rare. I also played a game with Santa Guise where I defeated Spite without him flipping. Santa Guise can obviously pull off some really good random combos. So very interesting stuff, but you can't really fully control it unless, potentially you could, if you have Ardent Adept or Tempest, someone going ahead of Santa Guise controlling the top of decks. So you could potentially pull off some crazy combos intentionally by maybe having some elves help Santa give the right presents. Question about where I am this week. I am still in Birmingham, in England, England's second city. And I'm here for another couple weeks. I'll be at UK Games Expo this weekend. I see Jeremy's clicked a button.
I am back. So can I assume you already addressed Sanvar's comment about how Guise's torso was not quite right?
Yes.
There? Yes. That's because it's still working. And I'm select 2 people and then hit randomize. Nope. Ooh, I like it. Skyscraper and Golem Unity, aka Freedom 6. So Real Fan of Fanatic asks, when may we expect the Prime Wardens? And I will quote, I believe his name is Stephen White. He was a comedian from the 90s. And what he said was, you can expect it anytime you want. No comment on that yet, but stay tuned. Ooh, Apostate, a Tomb of Anubis. That's interesting.
Picking another hero here. I'll go with Fanatic.
Defeat Baron Blade without him flipping.
You can do that. That is absolutely possible.
Explain that to me.
You should play in the Final Wasteland.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if it's something to do with, like, environment shenanigans, I can understand that.
It has to do with environment shenanigans.
Yeah, but you can't just be like randomize get Baron Blade in any environment and beat him without him flipping, because
No,
that's the thing.
not to my knowledge, unless there are future heroes that have win conditions, and that would probably qualify as shenanigans.
Definitely shenanigans. Does somebody say shenanigans?
I think Lou Dolphin didn't realize about that actual way to do it.
The world is as I say it is. Believe in my truths. Believe in me. It is time to be fighting. This is a thing I am not bad at. Very much the opposite. All right, so Skyscraper starts off with a colossal left hook, explosive reveal, and 2 undetectable relinkings. Omnitron-U starts with an elemental exochassis, focus plasma cannon, singularity, and slip through time. Omnitron-U's pseudo/half creator unity starts with champion bot, flash forge, platform bot, and robot reclamation. And Fanatic Redeemer style starts with absolution, Aegis of Resurrection, Chastise, and Holy Nova.
I actually got Omnitron-U by pressing random.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Hooray! Out comes Condemnation. And a Fallen Angel. Not a great card, but better when he doesn't have a lot of relics out to heal, so that's good.
Or also do melee damage after Infernal. What was that?
Just people making fun of my Omnitron. Ooh. All right, let's see here. Switch to Skyscraper's huge. Deals 1 target 3 melee. Discard a card. If you do, you may play a card. Explosive reveal is destroy any number of link cards. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any of that kind of stuff. I think I'm just gonna Colossal Left Hook. Are we trying to get Condemnation out, or should I go after Apostate, you think?
I usually only bother hitting Condemnation if it's a big enough damage. So 3 is sort of on the border of what I consider big enough for that. So if it's 4, then sure. But if it's 3, then maybe. All right. Ooh, I have Singularity. That is good for making everything go boom with Omnitron-U. I think I will start by getting out a Plasma Cannon. Yep, I definitely introduced a wacky bug there.
Plasma Cannon is possibly my favorite card of Omnitron-U's.
Because it deals the most damage.
It deals damage, and that damage is what?
Fire.
Irreducible. I'm a big fan of irreducible damage.
Unless the villain's doing it.
Well, yes, John. That goes without saying. All right, so Flash Forge. I already have 2 bots, although I don't really need Robot Reclamation.
You're probably not going to use Champion Bot if you're going to be hitting yourself.
Yeah. Actually gonna do this. So I apologize that I think 2 weeks in a row I've had to run to the bathroom in the middle. It's not because I'm old and I should be wearing Depends. It's I think because I'm on this new diet and doing Atkins.
Is it a liquid diet?
It's not a liquid diet, but I'm on Atkins, where basically I eat nothing. Like I'm in like phase 1 of Atkins, so I eat nothing but protein and fat. And so whenever I drink anything, like there's no like carbs or bread or anything at all to like absorb the moisture in my body. So if I've drank any sort of fluid whatsoever, it just goes right through me. So. It's yet to be seen how well this is working. I feel like I've already lost 5 pounds, but that could have just been water weight from, whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm only a week and a half in. We'll see how it goes.
You need a longer term to determine that.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to stay in what they call induction for 2 weeks, and then you're supposed to go into the next phase. But I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel on Friday once it's been 2 weeks. So
Does it involve a paddling?
there's no paddling involved. All right. I
All right,
don't know
there's
that
runes of malediction. That is a badness.
Let's pop that open.
And we
Reduce
can't draw cards.
damage
That's
dealt
also
to
a
relic
badness.
cards by 2. Right. Was that Swarm of Scarabs? Yeah.
We have any destroy environment stuff straight up? I'm not sure if we do right now.
Swarm of Scarabs is 5. I can do it 3 if I play Proportionist.
Well, -1.
Ah, right. So I can do.
But I think that makes sense. And then I can do 2 irreducible from Omnitron-U. And then you're hitting us, but that's okay, I guess. I really want to be hitting the runes of malediction with this, but I think I have to hit the scarabs.
Yeah, and I can finish off the Swarm of Scarabs with Unity.
I'd rather do it now
Oh, if you can do it now, great.
because I'd rather draw cards. So I can use a singularity to do that. Actually. And I'm going to destroy both of my cards. I think. Well, I'm going to destroy the exo chassis. And that gets rid of this. I can get rid of the swarm. Yeah, I won't be able to get through the runes damage reduction, so I don't know if I'm going to destroy everything, actually. We'll just get stopped there. Blowing up my stuff. And then I can get a plating out, which was probably, I can probably find one that's more useful, like temporal shielding against Apostate. They suggest you get a catheter.
Yes, I saw that.
A stadium buddy.
Yeah. Should I do 1 to the runes, or should I get Ursh out? Or should I hit Apostate? 3.
I think we should definitely get rid of Ursh.
Yeah, that was my first thought, because
Yeah. That's
don't
rough.
want- we
to
don't
have
want
that coming out
trials.
every time. But I can embolden myself at the cost of 1 HP for a card every turn, so I'm going to do that. Almost someone else wants embolden, but I think it's good for Redeemer Fanatic. Ooh, and Final Dive, perfect. So we can Final Dive the Runes of Malediction. I'll just chip it down so it's at 4, and then I'll final dive it for when Fanatic's turn comes around.
Nice.
Oh, Relic Spirit.
So basically, we just need to deal 1 damage to the rune so you can still final dive it.
Yeah, which platform bot can do that.
Yep. All right. So. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 undetectable relinkings and an explosive reveal.
It might make sense to go normal just so you can draw cards.
Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that.
You won't get to deal damage with the reveal, but you get to draw a card, plus you get to draw 2 cards, plus you draw a card. So gets you set up for. And with Proportionist, you want to be switching cards, switching sizes a lot.
Yep.
Actually, it's probably more efficient if I use this irreducible damage to hit the runes, and then you can hit something else with that. So let's see, do I want to play a card? Not super amount. Not with the Runes of Malediction out there. So I'm going to skip that. And use my power. And I think I'm just going to move a card back to my hand. Excellent.
Ooh, Raptor bot and platform bot. But I still don't have. Well, lets me play bots without hurting myself.
You can Flash Forge for something.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, actually. So let's see. Yeah, I agree with you about champion bots. Let's get rid of champion bot. And actually,
You could get rid of those 2 other equipments and then get pylons and another bot. You have lots of options.
yeah, let's do that.
Or like whatever, I guess.
So let's definitely get a construction pylon. And I get 3, right?
Yep.
And Swiftbot.
Do like Swiftbot.
I love me some Swiftbot. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Swiftbot out now, and then I'll be in place to get a construction pylon out and 2 damage dealers next turn.
Yeah, so you can hit. You don't have to hit the runes. So
Should I hit the Relic Spirit or him?
don't hit the Relic Spirit. We don't want to hit the Relic Spirit.
So I can hit Apostate?
Yeah. We do have to hit Condemnation eventually.
The Clash of Swords. Anubis.
Anubis hits everything. There's no B-bot or anything, so I think this is probably not going to matter. Now we're
That's a
going
bummer.
to lose your platform bot.
That That's right, I got another one to get out next turn. Did it kill Swiftbot too? No.
Nope.
Okay, Swiftbot's only down to 1. Okay, so still don't have links stuff.
Yeah, you haven't drawn a link all game.
Yeah, so I was thinking I could catch a ride.
Yep, that would let you draw another card,
Yeah.
and you might get a link.
We can deal some damage. Nope, Colossal left hook. Who should deal this damage?
Depends on who you're dealing it to.
Yeah.
If you want to hit Condemnation, then it doesn't matter. But if you want to hit Apostate, then you should choose Fanatic. And I guess you may as well skip your power because it won't do anything.
I have no links in my trash either. Yep. Compulsion canister.
There you got one. Okay.
All right, so I get 2 things. So actually, let's brainstorm. Get a supply crate and another raptor bot.
Good call.
And I'll hit Anubis with one of these, and I'll hit Apostate with one of these.
I would leave the Relic Spirit alone.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring the runes back.
And now, I think I will Construction Pylon. And should I get out 2 raptor bots and just know that they're probably going to get whacked? Or should I, let's see. Crowbot could do...
I would probably play a Platform bot and a Raptor bot or B bot. I probably wouldn't play Cryobot.
Yeah, I think B-bot and Platform bot is my choices here.
And we destroyed a card, so Anubis hits us.
And...
Probably time to start hitting Condemnation.
yeah.
Let's see. I could actually chastise the Relic Spirit so nothing can hit it, and then we can do more area damage. But worrying about it, I think I'll do that.
I have no problem with that.
Spike Trap. I'm okay with leaving that around for now. The lowest is going to be the Condemnation, hopefully. So I guess it'll be like B-bot or something, potentially.
Yep.
Or one of Unity's bots. So if you're okay with that,
That's fine with me.
okay. You could probably try to organize it so that it's beneficial. The Periapt. Stop hitting Omnitron. Stop. breaking my things.
All right, so I am tiny. I still only have the one link card.
Yeah, you could definitely do a lot going huge with the hook and the choke slam if you wanted.
Yeah, so hook is the one that lets me discard to then play another card.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
because you have an extra proportionist. All right, first you get your proportionist damage. So that's to all non-heroes.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then yeah, discard the proportionate. Oh, no, that's wrong. There we go. And tectonic choke slam.
So yeah, you're gonna kill B-Butt.
All right, so let's actually, we'll do. Do you still have a final dive?
Yep.
All right,
I
so
could final dive to Condemnation.
Yeah, so
Actually,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
final dive pair after bow into Condemnation.
Oh, awesome. All right, so I'll hit Apostate with this, and then
And
I'll
destroy
destroy
Anubis.
Anubis.
Yeah, makes sense. Swiftbot.
Oh,
No.
bye, Swiftbot. We barely knew ya. And then I will.
How does one choke slam a sword? Very painfully. You have to choose for me here. I mean, you don't have to, but the order doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, what would you like to do? I would like to play a card. I'd like that card to be a plasma cannon.
I like it.
And I would like to, I think, slip through time. And then use my power to play Disruptive Flechettes. I ended up destroying Condemnation anyways. Oh well. I will just final dive the Periapt into Apostate.
Yeah, sure. I'll take that.
And I have zillions of cards. We continue to be asked why are the cards swapping around. Weirdly, it's because there's a bug, because Weird play on development builds on the stream. Congratulations.
Should I play Raptorbot or Raptorbot? Or potentially, if I'm feeling a little squirrely, Raptorbot.
I choose Raptorbot.
Can we get a disclaimer to read, no Mr. Chomps were hurt in the making of this Twitch stream.
We don't know that.
We can neither confirm nor deny the injuring of Mr. Chomps.
Do I want to hit myself for this poor relic spirit? I guess so. Because I don't think I will kill Apostate this turn. And I don't want the spike trap to hit him.
I played the wrong Raptor pod. No.
Actually, no, the spike trap's going to hit Raptor Bot, right? Very likely.
Yeah, because you're gonna get rid of the Periapt.
Yeah.
And not
I'll
pay
still
anything lower.
keep that chastise around. I don't want that relic spirit to die or we're in real trouble. So goodbye Periapt of Woe. Hello Apostate. In your face.
In the face.
I like using 2 powers a turn. Five HP, no problem.
Wah, wah.
Fire Acrobat. All these things, but we could destroy this trial and get those powers. But
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, do we
actually,
need
no.
it?
Omnitron X can just destroy one of his cards and win the game now.
Oh, all right.
We did that. That'll do. Well, I guess I only got 1 use. Skyscraper can use that to defeat Apostate, probably. Unless he plays a relic. Which he might. Oh, yes. Hit Omnitron and Omnitron will go back.
Omnitron-U will retaliate.
Well done.
Well done.
We all have lower health than Cryobot.
Anyone you walk away from, right? All right, Apostate, you take that. You vile sorcerer, you.
Well done, team.
Good job. So yes, so this was our very first Sentinels Live, streaming from our new office here at Start Mart. We moved 5 doors down from where we were, so we get a slightly bigger office with better air conditioning. Thanks for joining us, as always. We are getting really, really close to the release of Mini Pack 3. We still don't have a date yet because there's still a couple bugs that we're just trying to work out, but it's becoming more and more polished. So, we've got this week still that we're going to be working on it, but potentially we'll be submitting it next week, I think. Fingers crossed. And so that will obviously mark the end of Season 1, which means we'll be able to finally get started on Season 2, which will be really exciting for us as a team and for you guys as fans of Sentinels. Anything else specific we wanted to talk about? I'm trying to remember if there was anything specific I was going to bring up on the stream tonight.
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't think so. I hope everybody had, at least in the United States, had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I know I did. It was gorgeous here in Ohio. It was like 75 and no humidity, which is probably
Here-
30 something in Celsius. I don't know.
Here we had the May bank holiday.
Aha.
Very exciting. Yeah. I think in Canada, Victoria Day was last week. So,
All right.
May 2-4 as it's known.
So for anyone who didn't catch it earlier in the stream, John will be at the UK Games Expo this weekend. So if you're going to be there, try and find him at whereabouts?
The Eclectic Games booth.
The Eclectic Games booth.
Yep, so I'll be there with Paul from Greater Than Games, as well as a bunch of volunteers from here in the UK. So come and say hi and play some Sentinels and other games from Greater Than Games and Dice Hate Me, and I'm sure it'll be a blast.
And actually, I completely forgot to mention it while I was doing it, but last Wednesday, I was actually in St. Louis at Greater Than Games. I do that probably about once, maybe twice a year. I go to St. Louis for various different reasons, sometimes for meetings, sometimes for other stuff. This time was for other stuff. It was to pack up and plan our booth for RTX, which is coming up. That's the Rooster Teeth Expo. That is coming up the first weekend in July 1st through 3rd. And we are still looking for volunteers. We've gotten a few volunteers, but we haven't nailed it down just yet. So if you're looking to attend RTX for free, drop us a line, support@handleabra.com if you're in or around the Austin area. And we need some people who not only know the video game, but also know the card game. We're running a Sentinels of the Multiverse booth at that show. Both the card game and the video game will be demoed. So if you know both or would like to participate in demoing both, and you like meeting new people and you want to come to RTX for free, let us know. We're also still calling for volunteers for Gen Con, which is August, I want to say 4th through 7th sounds about right, but basically it's really early in the month of August. And we'll need a few more volunteers for that as well. Again, free admission to the show is what we give you for helping us out with the booth. You basically have to work about half time at the booth, and the other half of the time you get to explore the show, which we think is a pretty solid deal. So drop us a line, support@handleabra.com if you are interested in that.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you once again, everybody, for joining us here on Sentinels Live. We do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Cytosine says, do you think you'll be returning to the Atlanta area this year? Unfortunately not. I think MomoCon was either just this past weekend or is this coming weekend. But yeah, I actually was really trying to find a way to go to MomoCon this year because I had such a great time at MomoCon last year, but it just wasn't in the budget this year. And budget means several things. It means how much it costs and also how much trouble I get in for leaving my family for an entire weekend. And I've already done PAX East this year, and I'm going to be doing, like I said, RTX and Gen Con. So, my kids are actually just at the ages where I'm starting to try and get my wife to agree to let them come with us to the shows because I think they would have a really good time, but they're still a little bit on the young side to really enjoy those shows to their fullest extent. So maybe next year, the oldest will start coming with me at the shows. So check out John at the UK Games Expo. Check us out every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern for Sentinels Live. Check us out at RTX. Check us out at Gen Con. And we will see you out in the multiverse, folks. Thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next week.